Hey guys, and welcome back to the Coffee Talk series. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit that bell so you're notified of all my upcoming coffee talks. So, while you get your coffee or your smoothie together, today's topic is going to be on interracial relationships. So now, without further ado, let's get into this and drink this coffee. Interracial relationships are relationships where one party is of a different race or racialized ethnicity. In the past, such relationships were outlawed in the United States, in Germany, and in apartheid-era South Africa as miscegenation. In 1960, interracial marriages were forbidden by law in 31 U.S. states. Now, before I go on, I should mention that I don't interracially date and I've never been interracially married. However, I believe that you love who you love, and I have gone on a couple of dates with someone who was not of my own ethnicity. There are two types of people in interracial relationships, in my opinion. Those who are with someone of another ethnicity because they love that person, and then there are those who are in interracial relationships because they could be with someone of another ethnicity, not necessarily because that person is who they love. Now, in the level up, divestment, and in swirling ideology, you see a lot of cheerleading for Black women specifically to date and marry outside of our race. Specifically, the preference is to date or marry a white man. Now, this may be good for some, but in recent history, we know of several situations where young Black women who had their whole lives ahead of them went out on dates with white men and ended up dead. Interracial relationships are not always this fairy tale that they lead people to believe that they are. Now, there are some benefits of interracial relationships. One of the benefits is that it increases the opportunities for positive interracial encounters. But by the same token, couples from different backgrounds can fall apart because of a failure to handle differences and talk about their challenges and external societal judgments and prejudices. One of the major issues for interracial couples is the divorce rate in marriage. One study shows that over a decade after being married, that interracial couples had a 41% chance of separation or divorce compared to 31% chance for couples who married within their race. When you marry someone, you marry everything that made them who they are, including their culture and race. And while some people marry into different races and have added challenges, if you go in with your eyes and your heart wide open, you can face these challenges together and come out stronger. Your relationship needs to be tight enough to not let naysayers, societal pressures, and family opinion wedge you apart. Couples need to talk about things as a team and feel like they're in it together. You've got to be comfortable talking about race a lot. Just like you'd ask a partner about their views on marriage, children, and where to live, you should also understand their approaches to racial issues. It's important. Another one is don't make any assumptions about your partner based on their race. Now, I know that one might seem obvious, but racial groups are not homogeneous. In other words, if you have met one African American, you have met one African American. You can't assume that their views are the same as everyone else of their ethnicity. You might feel a heightened connection to your own culture, and that's okay. Sometimes when you are dating or married to someone of another race, the things that are culturally different and that you love to celebrate become even more of a connection to your own ethnicity. One of the interesting things that you will find, at least I have seen in interracial dating between Black and white people, is that some Black people do what is called code switching. And code switching is a common practice of adapting the way they look, speak, or act in different social settings. One of the biggest misnomers in regards to interracial relationships is that everybody is doing it, but really everybody is not doing it. For most ethnicities, people tend to date and marry people that look like them because that's what most people are most comfortable with. And most people are not up to the challenges that they would have to face if they enter into an interracial marriage or just interracially date. In the end, it really should be about being with, loving, and hopefully marrying the person that's best for you. It really shouldn't be about their ethnicity. Well, y'all, it's time for me to dance my way out of this video and go and get myself another cup of coffee so I can start doing my research on our next coffee talk topic. I'll see you guys the next time. Until then, peace and blessings from the West Side. Don't forget, follow me on all my other social media. I'll see you guys. Bye.